Welcome back to Wrestling Renaissance. My name is TJ Leo.
And I am Cole 2K. Nothing clever, just Cole 2K today.
Just the Wages Champion, Cole 2K. That's it. Just plain old.
Yes.
Plain old Cole 2K. This is the Double or Nothing 2026 AEW review show. Show happened yesterday as of this recording. And we're going to talk about
today.
it. And today, yes, technically and today. Technically? No, there's a joke there somewhere.
Technically.
Well, I can't even say that. But let's get into it. Let's talk about this. So, before we get into the rigmarole, as it were, if you've never seen the show before every WWE and NXT PLE, AEW pay-per-view, and sometimes TNA pay-per-view, we talk about the build-up to the shows and lock on our wagers, and then on subsequent shows like this one, we break down the results, see how we fared in our wagers, and rate each match on the Co-op Entertainment Review scale of 1 to 10. And as I mentioned, Double or Nothing, Louis Armstrong Stadium, 2026. The show is come and gone. High-level thoughts. What are you thinking?
It was an exciting show. The crowd was, for the most part, was into it all night. Got up for entrances, got up for spots, of course, got up for chants. They were really into it for almost everything.
You're a crowd, man.
It made the show a lot funner to watch when the crowd's into it.
Agreed.
There were some times that they transitioned to the next match a little too quickly.
AEW.
But I think overall it flowed really well. Surprises were a few, but nothing really bad to say at all in general.
Wow.
There were some specific things, of course, in matches, but just overall in general, really impressive show.
I enjoyed it.
New York well.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I feel like if this is their second biggest show of the year, it fell a little short for me. It didn't feel as like, what's the word? There was no match on this card to me that felt like a big fight feel. None of them, or maybe it was just because none of them gave them the time to do it. There was no like long moment of two people staring each other down, and you're getting that excitement. You're getting that like, oh man, here we go. This is the big one. None of those matches, none of those on the card did that for me. But that being said, though, yeah, there were some good matches. There were some amazing athletic showcases on the show. But there was also a heck of a lot of AEWing that pissed me off, as it always does, which is going to bring the score down quite a bit for me. But it was a good show overall. It was an entertaining show that wasn't aimed at me, I think is a good way of putting it. It wasn't aimed at me. But
you're not a sicko?
No. I mean, I'm a sicko for I think we discussed this during the show yesterday, but I was like, I like watching AEW for some of the more outrageous things that they do. Like, the things that stick out in my head when I think about my favorite AEW moments are like the Swerve Strickland and Adam Page series. Those matches were crazy. MJF and Adam Cole. Just the hilarity and the entertainment value of that, and how good of wrestlers they were. But so much of it is just not over my head, but like just gone. Like I can't even remember. It's like what was the match at that show? When I think about like WrestleManias, I can be like, oh yeah, WrestleMania 40. That's when Roman and Cody had one of the most epic main event matches of all time. I think, WrestleMania 23, we had the Battle of the Billionaires. Maybe that just speaks to WWE's marketing being better. I don't know. But, I can pinpoint WWE events. Whereas with AEW, I'd be like, what happened at Double or Nothing 2024? I don't fucking know. Couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you. And maybe they should start marketing these shows differently. Maybe instead of having a year attached to them, it's Double or Nothing 5. Maybe it would be easier to connect and remember if they were numbered. But I digress. It's a me problem. But let's get into the specifics. Obviously. It's obviously a me problem. Let's get into the specifics. The opening match, I believe I called, is the AEW World Tag Team Championship I Quit match between Cage and Cope and FTR. Let's give our rating.
Boy. All right.
You're defending champion. You go first.
I'm going with a big 7.
I'm going with an 8. Would Cage?
You might be able to talk me up.
Yeah. Maybe not. I have my own complaints.
Cage match. On 162 votes. Oh, wow. In 12 hours. 8.26.
Okay, so closer to me. Okay. All right. FTR Bleacher Report gave it a B+, which on our scale is an 8. So we're all kind of in the same zone. We're all in the same zone on this one. Notable moments and observations from the Bleacher Report. They talk about the pre-show briefly here. MJF had a segment with Foley during the pre-show. He kicked Foley below the belt, but ran away as soon as Darby Allin showed up for the defense. Do we think of anything about that? Was that just a way to hype the main event, or are they still teasing something between Foley and MJF?
I think eventually something may come out of it, but
I feel so bad for Foley if he does so. If he
yeah.
Retiring again, that man's had more retirement matches than anyone. He holds the record,
except Terry Funk.
Yeah, that's true. He had a lot too. Yeah, he's trying to outdo him. That's what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. He's 60, so he's not he's not decrepit, but 60's 60 for a normal person is tough. 60 for him after everything he's gone through. Oof. I don't know. We'll see. He does look like he's in good shape though. He's not
He looks a lot healthier than he used to.
Yeah, he's not Tubby Foley. He's not Tubby Foley. All right, let's get into this actual match. FTR switched up the rainbow aesthetic for black and white for this match. Didn't even notice that. Did you?
No. For the entrance I did, but I didn't
their
notice
attire.
The tights.
The pile driver on the Spanish announce table looked brutal for Copeland.
It took him out of the match for a long time.
Yeah, it did. I mean, it makes kind of sense. They're playing up Cope's neck being fragile, all that kind of stuff. Putting Christian's injured arm through a cinder block and hitting it with a chair caused exactly 0 damage. Yeah, that segment sucked. That spot was terrible. Even the crowd was like, oh, because I think everyone thought the brick was going to shatter.
Yeah.
And then it didn't multiple times. And then everyone was like, oh. It went from a, oh, to a, oh. Landed super flat.
Yeah.
The things that Cage would say into the mic when being asked if he quits was hilarious. Yeah. Let's see. We got, I banged your mother, which was amazing. Yep. Go fuck yourself. There's,
yep.
I think Copeland had a good gem in there too. The crowd chanted, He banged your mother. After Cage said that to FDR, which was funny. So I thought this match was great. I really enjoyed it. It was a good back and forth, some good spots. Beth Phoenix got involved, took out Stokely. You know, a lot of shenanigans involved.
Lots of shenanigans.
Lots of shenanigans. Lots of shenanigans. The only thing that really kept me from giving it higher was the ending, which was terrible. And there was a pretty lengthy period of time, like you said, where Copeland was out, and it felt too long, a little too long. I get it, but it was a little too long. And also, I'm sorry. The other thing that kind of counts against this is Dax's facials are terrible. They're so bad.
I don't really remember anything specific about him.
He's just fake. Like he's just a bad actor when it comes to his facials. Like the moment that someone let go a hold on him or anything, you could, instead of you seeing him like have this look of, oh, thank God, it was more of like him looking around to check for the next spot. He immediately, his mind doesn't go into acting mode. His mind goes into, oh, okay, what's the next spot? He did it multiple times, and it's annoying. It was just annoying. But yeah, that ending. They brought out the rubber bat. Sorry, the spike bat. My bad.
Yeah, the rubber spike bat.
The rubber spike bat. I like the idea of the finish, but when you're holding that spiked bat on Dax's head and the fucking rubber nails are jiggling,
yeah,
it just looks like shit. Just looks like shit. It's like you couldn't have made him out of plastic or like something a little bit more rigid than rubber. Like it just looks like ass. So that sucked. But I still had a great time with it. Still enjoyed it.
It was a good time. It was definitely a very AEW style I Quit match.
Yeah. A very FTR style I Quit match.
Yeah. With the go F yourself, I banged your mother. Like an old school I Quit match, but with the new school
twist
character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't even talk about the flaming table spot with Stokely getting a spear through it, like Edge to Foley back at WrestleMania 22. That looked nasty.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. Surprised it wasn't mentioned by Bleacher Report.
Taking both Stoke and Cash out for the rest of the match.
Yeah, that was the other thing I wanted to mention was Cash was taken out by that, but he was the one who speared Stokely through the table. So
right.
Why was he out for like half an hour from that?
Because he got burned too, I guess.
I guess. It's just, I don't know. It was a little weak. That was a little weak. I would have preferred had they taken him out after the spear. So like Stokely, you know, he's done. Clearly, he got speared through a flaming table, but he's done. But he should have got like a power bomb through a separate table or something just to keep him down. Because he was out for a long time. They were kicking the crap out of Dax for a good 5 minutes plus. It was like, okay, guys, where's Cash?
Yeah,
he just gave up.
And then one thing I pointed out last night when we were watching it. Obviously, she came out and looked great.
Oh yeah,
and it was a good thing for the match. But when 40-something-year-old Beth Copeland comes out and looks like she could kick the shit out of every single woman on that women's roster, may not be the best thing.
Yeah, not a great look for the women's division.
Yeah, she came out and she looked so strong. She looked so good that she could take out the entire women's division.
Yeah,
minus maybe one or two. Yeah,
she looked incredible when she came out. All right, should we get to? Well, we didn't say who won, but your new tag team champions, Cage and Cope.
So where did they go?
No
Where do we
idea.
go from here?
No fucking idea. No fucking idea. Hopefully not FTR again. But you got to give them the rematch, so
Hopefully
I'm
not.
sure that'll happen. It's AEW. I don't know, like what
Well, they're going to
tag
have
team.
Forbidden Door and then rumored another, a brand new pay-per-view in July.
Oh, really? Hmm. And then All In after that.
And then All In.
Well, they won't. I don't think they'll have anything at Forbidden Door. If they do, it'll be against some Japanese tag team, I guess, to bring them in just to lose. I don't know who it would be. I'm not familiar with New Japan at this point. Most of New Japan is in AEW. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I'm trying to think of a heel tag team that would work, but there's so many face tag teams right now. You got Conglomeration, you got Hurt Business, you've got Young Bucks, you've got the list keeps going.
Well, I mean, all the heel teams. We'll see later how a couple of them fared later on.
True.
So coming out of that, it may or may not look like a good option to have a heel tag team go up against them.
Yeah. All right.
So we'll see.
How do we do with expectations?
Oh, expectations. Oh, page 1. I had a 7 and you had an 8. Expectations.
Met perfectly.
Exactly what we. Yep.
Do we want to add this to any awards? Any nominees?
No,
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either.
Okay. All right. Prediction or wagers. How do we do?
Wagers. Well, we both thought that it was not going to be the last time we see Cajun Cope. You were most confident with a 9, and I was midway with a 5.
Off to a good start. That was the bonus.
Bonus question was, who was going to bleed first?
And it was Cope.
It was Cope, but only a little bit. I was surprised.
I think it was the hard way. That's why. I don't think it was a.
Yeah, I was surprised. And Christian, when he was wrapping the rope, wrapping the barbed wire around the rope, the middle rope, towards the beginning, it looked like he might have pricked his hand or finger or something like that, but not really any.
Yeah, nobody really bled.
Any blood.
Yeah.
At all in the match.
Yeah, weird.
In the show at all. Ironically, I think the one who bled the most was Big Boom AJ.
Yeah.
In the
pre-show.
In the pre-show. Yeah.
Yeah, he was bleeding pretty bad.
But we both thought that Dax was going to be the first one. So we both just shot blanks.
Whiffs. All right.
So in the double or nothing portion of the bonus questions, we both got nothing.
Nada. All right. Next up,
the bonus questions were double or nothing.
This is a true statement. Next up was the AEW International Championship, Okada versus Takeshita.
Oh boy.
I don't know how to rate these ones anymore. They're so not my type of match. So how do I fairly give it a score? I don't even know.
Whether it's us, whether it's Meltzer, whether it's Cage Match, it's all personal opinion based, right?
True.
So just go with that.
I use our scale. I like our scale because it's word based for the numbers. There's a word association with it. So I go down the thing. I'm like, was this match great? Was this match good? Was this match above average? Was this match mid? Was this match bad? I keep going down until I find out where I stop. And that's how I came to my current conclusion.
All right.
I believe it's my go.
It is. Wow.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Wow. Okay.
What cage match give it?
Oof. 9.55.
Oh, fuck off. Fucking marks. All right. Bleach Report gave it an A minus, which is I think a 9. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. No, it's an 8. It's an 8. Okay. Notable moments and observations. The video package before the match was great. I didn't really pay much mind to it. There's no time between the matches, so if there is a video package, I use that as my decompress before the next match, because they don't have enough time between matches. Takeshita making a diving clothesline looks better than most. Okay. Tony Schiavone giving Callis a hard time will always be funny. It is pretty amusing, I will admit. I don't like Tony, but his interactions with Callis are pretty funny. And Takeshita is so deceptively strong. He makes so many things look easy. Those are your highlights? All right. I mean, I don't know what to say about this match besides if you want an AEW style match, this is it. This is it. It's going to be full of weirdness and kicking out at one and no selling moves and I don't know. I just don't. I can't. I'm over this type of this attempt at a 5-star match. I don't know.
5. This was going to get higher than 5, DJ.
Oh yeah, yeah. This attempt at a 7-star match, like I don't even know. It's a formula that they follow for these types of matches, and it just doesn't excite me at all. I was bored. I know the crowd was excited, and AEW fans were excited. Clearly, you were excited. I just every time they would. I think I said it when we were watching the match. Every time they do something cool, they ruin it by doing something else that's just as annoying on the same level, like taking a finisher and then popping right back up and doing a clothesline. Okay, like it's just unrealistic.
Yeah. They go back and forth. They did the big boo spots, when they just stand in the middle of the ring and exchange blows. They did that first thing. They did that in the middle. They did it towards the end.
And you said at the start of the match was brutal too. Because it was this was a hugely anticipated match. There's clearly a lot of hatred between these guys, and they start with a headlock.
Well, yeah, the bell rings. They just stand at each other. And the crowd just gets louder and louder and louder. Holy shit. They approach each other, do the yaboo, they trade blows, about 10 blows back and forth, and then Okada grabs Takeshita and puts him in a headlock. And then the crowd just kind of goes quiet.
Yeah, great way to sustain momentum.
Yeah. You build up, and then go to a headlock. Now, I don't know if that's Okada being the heel, playing the heel, and just put him in a headlock to kill it. But maybe. I don't know.
I don't have really anything else to say. Like, was it exciting? Yeah. For people that like this type of match, that's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. This is not my style of wrestling that I enjoy.
I draw mine to an 8. I was teetering between an 8 and a 9.
Okay.
I'm dropping mine to an 8.
Yeah.
Kind of what I wanted to give it before, but I thought it deserved. So yeah, I mean, it was not Okada. Takeshita ended up winning. Of course, I did like the reversal of the Rainmaker. You know how he whips him around. The reversal of that at the end was really good. And that led to Takeshita giving his big knee finish.
Mm-hmm.
So it was good. Now they didn't build it up in the last few weeks face to face.
Yeah.
Because they weren't really together on screen too much. You know, I don't. I guess I'm used to like 5 weeks of in ring talking segments between two opponents to build a match. You know, like Roman and Jacob, like Roman and Punk did,
Mm-hmm.
Cody and Orton did. But it doesn't need to be that long. But I don't know.
It needs to be more than that. More than what they
It
did.
feels like, yeah, it feels like the match was set 2 months ago, which it was, and there was nothing
They just didn't do anything to hype it.
else to build it. Yeah, they just didn't do anything more for that long.
I will say, you know, as down as I am on it, I can't deny the athleticism and the intensity, you know, and the in-ring creativity of these guys. I also, I will say, I liked the spot where they started like doing stuff on the outside of the ring, and Don Callis was like, "What the hell are you guys doing? I wanted you to get your steam out at each other, but I don't want you to kill each other. You still got to make money." You know,
Yeah.
I liked that spot. I just every time I see a Hulk Hogan moment where they kick out at one after a finisher or pop up no selling a thing, I'm just like so. There's a way to do that without it making it look stupid, and we saw that at WrestleMania with Oba. Oba took an F5, and over the course of 5 to 10 seconds, he got back up. He wasn't down and out. He got back up. He wasn't no-selling it. He was showing how incredibly resistant he is and durable he was, and then got up and gave him the fall from grace or the choke slam or whatever it was. You know, whereas in this, they take a move and instantaneously they pop up like nothing happened to them, and it's like you're not Neo. You know, this isn't the Matrix. Yeah. There's still rules within wrestling. There's still basics within wrestling that you gotta follow. Otherwise, the whole deck falls apart. You know, and that's why I don't like these matches, because they ruin that part. And then it's like for other matches, it doesn't make any sense. So it's you can't set a precedent and then not expect me to think things as time goes. You know what I'm saying? I just it bugs me. It bugs me. I really wanted to like this match, but they AEW'd it up to the 10th degree, so I that's why I gave it a 6. Okay, expectations. How'd we do?
Expectations. Also on page 1. I had a 9. You had a 9.
Oof.
Both had 9 expectations.
Damn it. Do we want to give it an award nomination? I don't, obviously, but
it'll probably not falling off, but go ahead and put it on for match.
Okay. Let's see. Okada versus Takeshita. Okay. And we didn't talk about the end of the match. We'll talk about that real quick. So after he won, Don Callis, Okada, Mark Davis, and someone else was out there basically yelling at him for some reason. I don't really know why. I guess the Don Callis family were like, fight him, but don't win the title. Maybe that was the gist of it. I don't know. So he won.
Oh, Good. Remember how you called out how Callis wanted them to
Get the steam out.
not hurt each other? Get the steam out, not hurt each other. Right after that, Takeshita gave Okada like a brain buster on the floor.
Oh, okay. I must have missed that. Must have looked away.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense. So yeah, they confronted him about that, and looks like they were going to come to blows. And then making his return was Kyle Fletcher, another member of the Don Callis family. Came out to a big cheer, got in between Takeshita and the Don Callis family. The Don Callis family left, and then Kyle Fletcher turned around and hugged Takeshita and then clotheslined him. And then Don Callis family came back in and they all teamed up on him. So it looks like we're going to get Takeshita versus the Don Callis family, and Fletcher will probably be going after the International Championship. I'm fine with all that.
And
makes sense to me.
Not the TNT title that he had to give up.
Well, I guess that's a good point. That's a good point. Okay. How'd we do on wagers?
Wagers. I didn't think this was going to be the blow off for the two, and you thought it might. So you went for 2, and I missed my 1.
I should have put more points on that. Damn it.
I'm glad you didn't.
Yeah. All right. Bonus. Double or nothing.
Oh, bonus. Double or nothing. Over under of 19 minutes.
Ooh, I don't know.
According to Cage Match. Here. We both went with the under. Clocking in at 19 minutes and 1 second.
Oh! Wow. Son of a bitch. That's funny.
19 minutes and 1 second, according to Cage Match. 1901.
Wow. Damn. That would have been crazy had we'd been different on that.
Do I know how to pick over-unders or what?
You do. You pick good numbers. All right. Next up, we have Mina Shirakawa versus Athena in the women's tournament quarterfinal. The Owen Hart tournament, I should say.
I got mine.
Yeah, I got mine as well.
I'm going with a 6.
Going with a 5.
I thought about a 5.
All right. What Cage give it?
Cage Match gave this one a 6.67.
Okay. Yeah, Jesus. The irony. Bleacher Report gave it a B, which is a 7. Notable moments and observations. Athena's ring jacket was cool, but she took it off before she went to the ring. This is a pet peeve of mine. It drives me fucking crazy. It happens in both WWE and AEW. So often at pay-per-views and PLEs, these wrestlers come out with these badass outfits, jackets, masks, whatever. And before they even stop on the entrance ramp, they're removing it. Why? It's so stupid. Give us a chance to look at the damn thing. Oh, yeah. It drives me nuts. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Jacob did it one time when he had the fucking badass werewolf mask.
Oh, yeah.
And he was taking it off as he was walking out. And I'm like, I want to see that thing. It's sick. Why? Yeah. Why? It's so annoying. I think Charlotte is the only one who gets this because she wears her shit down to the ring, then takes it off. That's what you should be doing. Why is this so difficult? No, is no one saying anything to them? You spend all this money creating this cool ass attire, and you give us 3 seconds to see it. That was worth the money.
What they do.
Fucking brutal. They broke one of the LED boards on the barricade when Athena drop kicked Mina into it. Yep. I don't know whether that was kayfabe or legit. It looked good though. The crowd seemed like it needed a little break after the previous match. They weren't quiet, but they weren't being as vocal during this one either. Well, that also comes with the fact that this is a match with no story and no heat, and that their women's division is got no effort put into it. So, don't blame them. It was hard to tell what Shirakawa was going for when she had Athena on her shoulders, but what they ended up doing probably wasn't it. Yeah, there was more than one awkward spot in this match. These two do not have good chemistry with each other. It was an average match at best. I'm not sure. I mean, shit happens. It's wrestling. Sometimes you just don't have good chemistry with somebody.
I went with above just because I couldn't really poke any holes in it. I mean,
they missed
great.
They missed a number of moves. Bad. There was a number of botches and weird slowdown spots, and the pacing was a little off, and they just didn't flow well for me. Also, we didn't realize that Athena has been champion in ROH longer than Roman Reigns was World Heavyweight Champion or Undisputed Champion. She's almost at like 1,300 days. Why is she in ROH?
Roman was at 14. No, Roman was at 1316, I think.
Oh, was he? Okay. I thought it was like 1286 or something like that.
I thought it was 1316.
That would be an easy number to remember.
Yeah, 1316.
1316. Okay, so not quite Roman, but like pretty damn close to Roman.
Yeah.
So I like, is she ever gonna make the official jump to AEW? Like, is your women's division so bad in ROH that you have one champion and she doesn't face anybody? Like, what's going on over there?
Yeah. As of May 16th, she was at 1253.
Oh, wow.
So she's at what? 1260.
Yeah. So she got just a few months to go, and she'll surpass him.
Yep. They could be like TNA, where Leon Slater was 1 day from tying the X Division record, and he lost it.
That was so dumb.
1 day.
That was so dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say about this match. It was kind of boring. Didn't really care about it. They had no heat. Athena won. She moves on in the tournament. To no surprise of anybody, probably. And yeah, that's all I got.
Pretty much, that's it.
Expectations.
I had a 6. You had a 6.
Okay.
It was pretty much what I thought it was.
Yep. All right. Wagers. Actually, no. Does this go on any awards? No, I'm just kidding. Clearly not.
It would not go for the worst.
No, it wouldn't go for the worst or the best. No.
Definitely would not go for the best, but would not go for the worst.
All right. Now, wagers.
Waiters. We both thought Athena was going to move on. Me for 3 and you for 6.
All right. Doing well. And the bonus. I don't remember what this one was.
Oh. Bonus. Over under 5.5. How many attempted pinfalls?
There was definitely over 5.5. There was a lot of pinfall attempts.
Oh. This is the first one that we both get, or first one that either one of us get. So we both got double.
Woo!
And not nothing.
All right. Next up was the AEW Continental Championship. Jon Moxley defending against Kyle O'Reilly. This one's painful. Oh, I said the word painful. Do I go that low? Um,
Oh, all right.
I'm trying to decide how low I'm going. I'm doing the word association in my brain.
I know the direction you're headed. So I'm picking the higher of the two that I was. See if you can talk me down to it.
You're going to the higher one.
Going with the higher.
You might be lower than me though. I don't know.
I don't think so. Based on how last night went.
I don't know which one. It's this or this. Hold on. I got to make sure that I got my word association correct here with the so offensive, painful, awful, bad, meh. Okay, well, all right. I think we might be the same. I think we might be the same, but we'll see. All right, I think it's your go. I think.
It is. Is this 5 already? 3. No, this is you.
Okay.
This is match number 4.
And it gets the 4. Oh god. Oh god.
7.
Definitely nowhere near each other. All right.
Told you.
I thought we were gonna be closer than that. All right. What? Dare I ask what Cage gave it?
Cage match. 7.88.
Jesus. Okay. Bleacher gave it a B plus, which is an 8 on our scale. What? Am I watching the same things that everyone else is watching? What's happening?
Yes, you are.
Oh my god. Okay.
You just don't appreciate the good grabs, TJ.
Apparently. Notable moments and observations. Jim Ross joined commentary, and he forgot Kyle O'Reilly's name about 18 times.
Yeah.
The kid. Just kept referring to the kid. Feel bad for him. I mean,
Yep.
do you feel bad? You know, do you feel like how are you supposed to feel? Because it's like you're getting old. You probably shouldn't be doing this anymore. You're still highly respected. Your respect's not going anywhere. I know he needs something to live for, to be passionate about. But he's not good anymore. He just isn't. He just isn't. Love him though. He's still great.
Yeah.
He's a great guy. As far as I know, you know, one of the best announcers of all time. Just not anymore.
He's lost a few steps.
Yeah. When Mox decides to sell for someone, he goes all in. Yeah, we'll get to that. Both of these guys do a lot of little things to make their performances feel more realistic. Sure. I don't disagree.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
That doesn't sound like you agree, though.
I mean, I don't know. How do I put this? That didn't help or negate the match for me. That wasn't the problem I had with the match. You know, yeah, they do make it feel more realistic, but that wasn't what ruined it for me. And Mox deciding to sell for someone he goes all in. Yeah, he definitely does. He definitely does. Good for him. Kyle O'Reilly does not deserve that kind of selling. I'm sorry. The Kyle O'Reilly experiment is officially over. I will never take him seriously ever again after this match. Why? Because he tapped out to his own finisher. Stupid. So stupid.
Well, the story, I mean, this one has kind of a story, was
Yeah.
that Moxley hadn't been able to beat him.
Mhm.
And he's kind of roughed him up, I think, the last few weeks. His leg. And the whole match, he attacked Kyle's knee, Kyle's
Yeah.
leg. The entire match, he attacked it.
True.
So that is a lot of why I rated mine. I rated it as high as I did, is because they did that.
And actually sold it.
What you call it? The story of the match, the psychology, whatever you want to say. That was the whole idea of the match. Was he just broke down his leg the entire match, that he finally had to give up, even to his own finish, even to his own move.
I see your point.
I mean, does it ruin Kyle a little bit? Maybe a little bit, but I thought it did more for the story of the match to be that way.
I guess it's just like, if your finisher's the ankle lock, shouldn't you be the one that's targeting the leg of your opponent?
Yeah.
But Mox bested him at his own game. So I shouldn't take Kyle seriously at this point. If Mox can be like, "Oh, I'm better than you at what you do," and then does it, okay. Well, Mox is better than O'Reilly, even though he's lost to him three times in a row or whatever the fuck it is. I just, I just don't like it. I don't know. I agree with you that it absolutely followed the narrative of the match. I just wouldn't have made that the narrative of the match, I guess, is kind of my point. Because it just makes him look like shit.
Yeah, I'm target a different part of the body.
Yeah, like why why the leg? Why the ankle? There was no reason to do that except copy his tactic and turn it against him and actually win. Like that never happens. Name someone else who's lost to their own finisher.
I don't know. It's not memorable enough.
It's because it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. They don't do it because it's hurtful to the wrestler who takes the loss. It's like, you lost to your own finisher. That's hurting. That means they did what you do better. I don't like it. Not a fan. Had it not been that, I don't know. I don't like it. I'm trying to convince myself to raise it by 1 point, but I can't. Because I respect what you said. It's just the fact that it matches his finisher that just drives me up the wall. Or I'm just like, no, doesn't make any sense. Imagine Kurt Angle tapping out to an ankle lock.
Yeah.
Just because, let's say Orton, it was Orton versus Kurt Angle. And Orton targeted Kurt Angle's leg the whole time and then put him in an ankle lock at the end of the match and won. Wouldn't that make Kurt Angle look like a chump?
Let's see. Go ahead and talk.
That's all I got to say. Don't forget to join us on the Co-op Club Discord community server, where you can find myself, Cult2K, and so many others talking about wrestling, gaming, and more. And patreon.com/co-op entertainment, where you can throw us $1 a month to help support the channel. We greatly appreciate it. Cole is wearing an Atlanta Braves hat, I think. I'm not a baseball fan, so I don't know. But I think it's Atlanta Braves.
Yes.
It's A-Town down. And he's looking something up. I'm not sure what he's looking up. I'm trying to read his face. I think
Let's see if it's ever happened before.
He's looking up, has anyone lost to their own finisher? That's what he's looking up.
Yes. Ric Flair has submitted to the figure 4 lead lock multiple occasions. Sting did it to him. Dusty did it to him.
Okay. Anybody in the modern era?
Define modern. WrestleMania era?
2000 onward. Yeah.
Bret Hart submitted to the sharpshooter by Steve Austin. Wait, WrestleMania 13, was that the
But
that's wrong.
That's wrong. Yeah, no. Stone Cold lost.
Okay.
He passed out
Never
due to blood loss in the sharpshooter.
Oh. Bret Hart tapped to the sharpshooter at Survivor Series 97.
Okay, yeah, look how that worked out for him.
Duh. How dare you say no one taps to their own finisher? Shawn Michaels did it. Survivor Series 97.
I can't compute. I can't combat that. This is the truth. That's a true statement. Is that the only one you can find?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, obviously, ChatGPT was wrong.
Yeah,
because they said Bret Hart submitted to the sharpshooter at WrestleMania 13.
Yeah, definitely not true. Stone Cold didn't even tap out. He just passed out. Yeah, it's just not something you do in wrestling because it makes you look like a loser, like an absolute joke. And I understand the want to explore that, but when you're trying, like, if the idea was to build Kyle O'Reilly, this is a terrible way to do it. Terrible way to do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't. I wanted to change my 4 to a 5, but I can't do it. Can't do it. I hate it. I hated that ending.
Okay, mine was 7.
All right. Expectations? I know it didn't mean mine.
Expectation. Mine was a 5. Yours was a 5.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, wasn't as bad as. That's funny. That's really funny. Okay.
That makes me want to drop mine, but I won't.
All right. Awards?
No. Maybe worst moment of the year. Kyle tapping to his own finisher.
Yeah. I'm cool with that. Absolutely. Do we have that award?
Wow.
I don't even know.
You absolutely. Yeah, the Shockmaster moment of the year.
That's Shockmaster award. That's right.
Yeah.
Shockmaster. I just didn't have that one in my. We had no nominees for it yet. Kyle O'Reilly taps.
Oh yeah, we do now. I can think of one that we've passed by.
Which one?
Yeah, Pat McAfee being on the other end of the phone. And what ended up coming from that?
Yep. Added, sir. I also removed Brock retiring at Mania from our best moments of the year because it wasn't real.
Yeah.
Bullshit. We'll get into that at some point. Okay. Wagers.
Wagers. We both kind of thought Moxley was going to win, get his comeback. Me for 2, you for 8.
Yeah.
I was hoping you would think that Kyle would continue his role over Moxley.
No chance.
I've got some points to catch up to.
Mm-hmm. Well, bonus.
You've blown a lot of your high points already.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping all mine hit later on. Bonus question. What was going to be the method of victory? Pinfall, submission, ref stoppage, etc., etc.
It was a submission, as we have.
It was a submission,
as we've stated.
Not a ref stoppage. It was a submission. So I said pinfall. You said submission.
It's not what I thought was going to happen, but it was still a submission. I thought it was going to be the bulldog choke or whatever he does. That's what I thought it was going to be. All right. Let's move on from this travesty. Will Ospreay versus Samoa Joe, men's Owen Hart tournament quarterfinals to our rating. Um,
All right.
All right.
This one is me.
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah. I'll explain.
You sure?
Yeah, I'll explain. I'll explain.
All right. I'm going with 7.
Okay. So, caveat: I was distracted during this match. Still saw a good 75% of it, but I was distracted. So I was kind of in and out of this match. But from what I saw and from what I did watch, I'm giving it an 8.
8. Okay.
What cage match give it?
A cage match as of now is 8.57.
Okay. Bleacher gave it an A minus, which is a 8 as well. The notable moments and observations: Joe yelling at the ref for ringing the bell was funny. It must have been something I missed in my 25%.
Yeah, I missed that.
The way Joe sent Ospreay into the barricade looked brutal. And Joe had some great facial expressions when he was selling for Ospreay. So, I wouldn't say there was any like specific highlights in this match. It was just Ospreay being amazing, Joe being brutal, physical, and just doing a really entertaining match. And Ospreay is just so fucking over. It's crazy.
Fans love him.
Just insane. He's so he may have been the most over wrestler of the whole night. It was crazy. Let me see if they have any specifics in here that would jog my memory. While Joe was still posing for his entrance, Ospreay hit him with a springboard cutter to get the match started right away. He tried to stay on him, but Joe recovered and took him off his feet with one big shot. Yeah, that was a good start. The aerial assassin hit a 450 before attempting an armbar, but the Samoan submission machine countered and took a breather at ringside. The match was more back and forth from that point forward, but Joe had the upper hand a bit until Ospreay started building a head of steam. They blended their respective styles to create one of the more competitive fights by this point in the show. And after avoiding the muscle buster, Ospreay was able to hit the hidden blade for the win to advance to the semifinals. Yeah, so like I said, there wasn't really like one move that was amazing or like one moment that sold the match. It was just a great back and forth match with no AEW in. So I thought it was great. Did I miss something that was AEW in? Maybe. It's definitely possible. I should go back and watch it just to see. And I probably will, honestly, because I wanted to see this match. But from what I saw, I thought they did a great job, especially for a match with a little story.
Yeah, they did a really good job. Can't really add much to it.
Yeah, it was what it was. Awards? No. Maybe pop of the night or sustained roar of the night if we have a crowd. One. What was our expectations?
8 and a 7. Me 8, you 7.
Yeah, did great then. Yeah, did great.
So it did a little bit better for you, and maybe because there wasn't that moment for me.
Yeah, that moment or that story moment or anything. Yeah. Okay. Wagers.
That and that. All right. We both thought this is Ospreay's Owen tournament to lose. So we didn't see him losing. I made up some points on you. We with 8, you with 4.
Yep. Bonus.
So the whole story with
Death Riders.
Ospreay aligning himself with the Death Riders. Were we going to see any shenanigans or involvement with the Death Riders?
We did not.
Bonus. We did not.
This was a straight match, which was kind of
And
surprising.
I was overthinking things, so I missed it. You got the double. I got the nothing.
Awesome.
I thought I made up a bunch of points.
Yeah, I'm starting to pull away. All right. What's next here? Oh, did we lose Cole? Nope, he's there.
No, I'm here.
You froze for a sec.
Oh, it is kind of cold here.
All right, next was another men's Owen Hart tournament quarterfinal. Swerve Strickland and Bandito. Have I given anything a 7 yet? I don't think I have I?
No.
All right. My go? Your go.
Good question.
I have no
This is
idea.
1,
Can never
2,
remember.
3,
We need to
4,
just like in
5.
the trivia. I need to have a little check mark. Or
Hey, this is number 6, so this is you.
You know what? From now on, we'll just do the champion always goes first. Just to stop
All
doing this. All right. 7.
8.
What did Cage match give it? I can only imagine. 10.2.
Well, you do not have to imagine any longer because they gave it 8.64.
Not too surprising. Bleacher Report gave it a B+, which is, I believe, a 8 on our scale. Yep, 8. Let's see. Notable moments and observations. Brody King accompanied Bandito to the stage, but didn't follow him to the ring. Because reasons. Bandito pressing someone with one arm will never stop being impressive. So by pressing someone, that means he was military pressing him above his head and then switched to one arm and then tossed him down. For a man that size, it's crazy. The way Swerve sent Bandito into the top turnbuckle with a German suplex was really cool. The reverse Hurricane Rana from the apron to the floor was insane. Yeah, that's called a Poison Rana, is it
great.
not? Isn't that a...
Yes.
Yeah. Come on, Bleacher Report, get your naming right. And there was also a segment where Swerve leaped up onto Bandito's shoulders and stood there straight up for like 2 or 3 seconds, and then like did like a kick to the back of his head or something, or some sort of crazy move.
That's his house call move.
Yeah, from a standing on his shoulders position. Crazy.
Yeah.
So impressive. Crazy athleticism in this match. Just crazy. With that being said, the reason that it's not higher, I assume for both of us, is the same reason. Do you want to go into that? Because you were the one who pointed it out to me during the match.
You might have to jog my memory.
Well, maybe you'll drop a point then. So Swerve was working on Bandito's neck the whole match, and then Bandito goes for his finisher, the flippy German suplex thing, whatever you call that thing.
Oh yeah.
And then he pins him with the German suplex pin, and his neck gives out because of all the damage that's been done to it during the match. So he loses the pin, and then immediately following that, Bandito does a sunset flip, a Hurricane Rana, a whole bunch of flippy moves. Does perfectly fine. He's fine. And then he goes for the finisher again, as if it was going to work the second time.
Okay, no, I don't want to drop it.
No, I hate it. I hate that shit. If you're gonna sell an injury, sell it for the rest of the match. Don't sell it for one moment and then forget about it. You don't magically heal. Hate that shit.
Okay.
So I dropped 2 points for that shit. I hate that shit.
Okay.
Would have been a 9 for me had it not been for that crap. I hate that crap. The art of selling is being lost on this generation, and I can't accept it. It's the basics of wrestling. If you're selling something, it's there for the whole match.
Oh yeah.
You know, like you find a way to overcome the injury by doing something else. That's what makes it impressive. Ignoring it as if it doesn't exist does not make it impressive. This is why when Cody Rhodes was in that Hell in a Cell match with Seth Rollins with his fucking pec off the bone, and he did things to avoid using that arm the whole time, it was fucking hell of amazing. Because he sold it the whole time. He didn't magically heal his pec muscle back onto the bone in the middle of the match. He you know? So that's my bag.
That's right.
Got anything else, Dad?
So this was a lot like the Joe and Ospreay match, but it had those moments that you remember. You know, the standing on the shoulders. So that's why I gave it an 8 instead of a 7.
Okay.
Is because it had those moments that you remember.
Yeah. By the way, that move was called the 21 plex. Bandito's
the 21 plex.
Yeah. There was also a vertebreaker in there. A lot of high flying crazy. Like it was a really great match, but that ending dumb. Expectations?
I had 7, you had 6. Expectation.
All right.
It was good. It was a really good match.
No awards for this one, I don't think.
Yeah.
All right. Then let's get to wagers.
Oh, wagers. We both thought Swerve wasn't going to come back to TV and lose.
Wow, we're killing it.
6 and 5. I think that was the closest. Yeah, that was the closest to being the same that we had numbers.
Yeah.
During the event.
It's true. Bonus.
Who was going to be the first to attempt a pinfall?
No idea. Did we get it?
It was Bandito. We both got it.
Double.
All
right. Next up. God, this show's still going. Was the Fatal 4-Way AEW Women's World Championship. Tekla, Sheeta, Statlander, Hater. Oh shit! I dropped my whiteboard. I can't continue with the show. It's over.
Uh-oh. Oh, that means I win. You're a winner. And still.
Forfeit. Damn it. All right.
This one kind of hurts.
Yeah. All right. You're up. Agreed.
Oh, the 5.
Agreed.
It was just there.
It just existed. It was the token women's match. And when your title is on the line and it's a token match, like stop with the fatal 4-ways with the women, for fuck's sakes, guys.
Build up challengers over time and not just over 2 weeks.
Yeah, we were talking about it, I think, on the Wagers show. Like, we've gone from this amazing Toni Storm, Mariah May feud to, I don't know, let's just have Tekla in a fatal 4-way. I don't know. Whatever. You know, like, it's like they don't even care. It's just, ugh. Cage match.
Cage match loves them some Tekla. 7.44.
All right. Oh my god. Bleach Report gave it a B+, which is an 8 on our scale. I don't know what they were watching, but okay. Notable moments and observations. All 4 competitors had cool gear for this match. Did they? I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't see anything of note. Tekla kept calling the other women names, and it was hilarious. Did she?
That's her thing.
Okay.
She calls them dumb bitches and calls them names.
Dumb bitches. Yeah, she does. Statlander was wiped out when Tekla kicked her on the apron. That's a highlight. Okay. The way Stat picked up Tekla for a pile driver was awesome. Yes, it was. But overall, this match was just there. Like you said, it was just there. There's no highlights. It just existed, and that is a crime against the talent of these ladies, especially Tekla, who's amazing. And give me some story. Give me some emotion. Give me some.
There's no heat with any of them.
Yeah, there's nothing. There's no heel in this group besides Tekla, and Tekla's practically a baby face because people like her. It's like, I think I was saying it. I don't know if I was saying it on the Wager show, but I was like, can we move on from Hayter and Statlander constantly in the main event? Can we get some new blood in the women's world title picture? Like, where's Baker? Where's Monet?
Baker, she's not coming back. Baker's not coming back.
Baker must be just waiting her contract out at this point, and she's just gonna peace out to NXT, or she's retiring. I don't know which one.
At this point, I don't know. I mean, how long can Tony extend her contract for?
I don't know.
I think he'll just keep doing that.
Just continue to pay her to sit there and do nothing. I mean,
yeah, I guess.
Imagine being Baker and being like, sure, cool, I'll go on vacation. Peace. I'll live in the Caribbean. You can pay for my life.
Yeah, let me collect that X hundred, however many hundreds of thousands of dollars to not work.
To not work, yeah. And she can technically work. She's still a dentist. She's still making money.
Yeah.
I don't know. Weird situation.
I don't
know. Yeah, I have nothing else to say about this match. Tekla won. She pinned Statlander in her hometown because of reasons.
Well, it has to, right?
More heat, I guess.
You can't pin Jamie Hayter. You can't pin Sheeta because reasons.
Yeah. No clue. Yeah, I know. No clue where the booking was coming from, and I know no idea what the booking point was here, and I have no idea where the booking is going. That's a great way to come out of your show.
Where's it going after this? Who knows?
Nobody knows. It's just don't worry about it though. Don't worry about it, guys. It's just the world title picture. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Don't need a story.
World title.
Yeah. Doesn't mean anything. Just exists.
Yep.
We need to have a sicko on the show to explain to me why any of this is good.
Try to reach out.
I'm gonna put a BlueSky post and say, "Hey, are you a sicko? Please come on the show and defend AEW and tell us why the women's division is great." Tell us why. Tell us why kicking out at 1 and no selling a move is great. Tell me why. Tell me why tapping out to your own move is a great idea. Please tell me. All right. Awards? No. Okay.
Nope.
Expectations?
6 and 6.
Okay. Well, makes sense.
Yep.
Wagers, I guess.
Wagers. We both thought Tekla.
Ooh.
Me for 7, you for 1.
Ooh, I could have used that.
One of my big ones that hit.
Yeah, I could have used a different outcome there. Damn. All right.
And double or nothing bonus question. Who was going to be the third entrant? Who's going to receive the third entrance?
And I believe it was Statlander.
And we had to go back and check it.
Yeah.
Before recording today.
Ah, fuck.
It was Statlander.
God damn it. Yeah, Tekla came out first and Sheeta came out last. What the hell was that?
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense. Sheeta should have came out first and Tekla should have came out last. Like, what? I don't know what they were smoking with that one.
I mean, it doesn't matter as long as Statlander came out third.
Yes, yeah, apparently. Damn it.
Yep. Ooh, I made up some points there.
Yeah, I'm in trouble. All right.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
I don't like it at all. I want to stay up. All right, the next up was the Stadium Stampede. Definitely wouldn't have guessed that it was right before the main event, but here we are. All right, let's do a rating.
All right.
Yeah, I had to think about it for a minute. You might be able to talk me up or down, depending on where you went with this. I don't know. Is my go?
Yeah.
7. Okay.
I won't be able to talk you up.
No.
Or probably talk you down.
Well, maybe. All right. Cage
match. 8.46.
Okay. B plus from Bleacher Report, which is a 8 again. Lots of 8s. I don't think they've given less than an 8. No, they haven't. Nothing less than an 8 today. Give me a break. All right. Notable moments and observations. Parts of this match were likely recorded separately and spliced into the footage. Yeah, definitely.
I will say they each had like a little video package
Beforehand.
before their introduction. Team Jericho was actually a really well put together one. I really liked it.
Yeah. The heel one.
Kind of like a Tarantino-esque.
Yeah.
Tarantino-esque.
That's what I was trying to get at when we were talking about it. I was like, I'm like, this looks familiar, but I couldn't nail it. But yeah, Quentin Tarantino. Which was their next point. The entrance videos before the match were a nice touch. Omega coughing from his cigar was funny. I would say the Team Jericho video was good. The heel team video was weird and dumb.
It was kind of.
They all just kind of walked up to each other in a parking lot and were like, "Hey, man, how's it going?"
Yeah, they kind of just made it seem. I mean, they made it look like what it was. It was 3 different groups of people coming together.
Just randomness.
Yeah, because you had the Dogs, you had Don Callis family, and you had
the Demand.
The Demand.
Yeah.
Right. So they were 3 groups of people. And the other video was basically them all being one team rather than 3 different groups.
Yeah.
It was all one team.
And they came out in the same outfit too. Team Jericho.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were all on the same page. Yeah. Leona had both Bucks and Perry on his shoulders for a huge Samoan drop. It was a very impressive display of strength. Yeah. I don't know who Leona is. Is that one of the Timu Usos?
He's the big one. Yeah. Yep. He's the big one.
A beach ball was being tossed around at one point. I didn't see that. Lio Rush showed up backstage and got involved to help Bobby Lashley. That was hilarious. His little Gollum character.
Yeah.
They were backstage and like Lashley was beating up somebody. I can't remember who. And then he like paused and looked over behind the camera, and then the camera pans over and Lio Rush is just sitting there doing his little Gollum thing, and he goes, and then he starts doing his like run, that run that he does, and attacks the guy. So funny. And there was another backstage segment with I think it was Andrade in the catering area. He bumped into Satnam Singh, who was sitting at a table eating, and he got food all over his face, and then Satnam Singh like choke slammed him into a table. That was pretty funny. There was another backstage segment with somebody, but I didn't know who it was.
That was Tommy Invincible. He's an indie wrestler.
Oh, okay. So he wasn't even an AEW guy.
Correct.
Okay.
Then they had Luther.
Oh.
With a tennis racket. Did
yes.
he give Jericho the tennis
giant
racket?
The giant tennis racket.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah, you gave him Satnam Singh's tennis racket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all those were really funny. So you know what it felt like? It felt like they saw the Money in the Bank match during COVID and were like, "Hey, we should do that." And I don't blame them because I thought Money in the Bank from the COVID era was hilarious. The one where they're scaling the building.
Yeah, I mean the original Stadium Stampede match was during COVID, and they did some spots like that too.
Ooh, well, I might have to go back and watch that because I've only ever seen the ones that were in front of a crowd and just chaos.
Well, this was only this. I think this was the second Stadium Stampede.
Oh, so maybe
But
it
they
was
always have
an arena.
Anarchy in the arena.
Yeah, maybe that's the ones I saw. Okay.
Yeah.
And then they made it look like Perry crashed his bus into Davis in a golf cart. Yeah, that was dumb. So, Jack Perry just committed murder on national TV. It's no big deal.
No big deal.
Fucking stupid. But it was entertaining for what it was. I thought it was one of the more entertaining Stadium Stampede / Anarchy in the Arena matches that we've seen. With that being said, though, as entertaining as it was, the reason I didn't give it higher was because I felt no hatred between these two teams.
Yeah.
It was just like, hey, guys, let's put on the most entertaining match we can. Let's just have some fun. And it's like, is that the point? I guess if that's the point, then, mission successful. But I've always thought that, Anarchy in the Arena and Stadium Stampede was all about two teams that absolutely hate each other and just want to beat the shit out of each other. And I didn't get that from this one.
No, this was, let's get the Bucks in a match. Let's get Kenny in a match.
Keep them safe.
Get Jack Perry in a match.
And Jericho.
And then let's fill out the other team with people. I mean, because essentially it's Jericho versus the Demand.
Yeah, and everyone else is just there to.
And everybody else was just there.
Fill in the card.
Jericho, yeah, Jericho had gotten Hurt Syndicate, and they had a 3-on-3 match before. So those 6 have been involved before, but the other 8 people, it just felt like getting them on the card.
Right.
So there wasn't real true heat between the 7-on-7 team. It was 3-on-3 plus another 4 on each team.
Yeah.
So that's why it got the 6 for me. It was entertaining. It was good for what it was, but I just didn't feel the 7-on-7.
Didn't feel the heat.
Because it wasn't about the 7-on-7. Yeah.
Yeah. I do want to give AEW credit on one thing that they fixed from last pay-per-view, which is the production and the camera work. There was no obvious camera missteps or production problems like there were numerous ones on the last show. And in a match like this, when you have 14 competitors to keep your eyes on, they did a damn good job of keeping the camera on where it needed to be. So credit to the production team for not having 2 shows in a row where you sucked at your job.
Yeah.
Because it was real bad last time. And if you were going to fail, this is where you were going to fail. And you didn't. So good job. In the end, Jericho pinned Khan to get the victory for his team after a long match. And your winner.
Long match.
Yeah. And your winner, Team Jericho. All right. Expectations?
Expectations. I had a 6. You had a 5.
All right.
It was right about what I expected, and you were a little bit higher.
Yeah. No awards, I would imagine.
Nope.
All right. Wagers.
Oh. I was making up points. Then I lost a couple more. So I had 4, you had 7.
All right. Bonus.
We actually have 2 bonus questions for this one.
Oh, snap, son.
First one, who gets pinned?
Khan got pinned.
Khan got pinned. I said Connors. You said Ricochet.
Damn. I
We got
never
the
would have
nothing on that.
guessed. Yeah, I never would have guessed that one of the Timu
Yeah.
guys would have got pinned. That makes no sense to me.
And the other bonus we added at the end of the bonus predictions. It was which song was going to be playing on repeat.
There wasn't one.
There was not one.
Nope. Whiff and a whiff.
A whiff and a whiff. Two. That was a double nothing.
Oh.
Not a double or nothing. It was a double nothing.
A double nothing. Damn. All right. That leads us to the main event. AEW World Championship. Championship versus Hair. Darby Allin versus MJF. I don't know, man.
Think.
All right.
Got yours?
Yep. Wow.
Going 8.
6.
Okay. You might be able to talk me down.
I'm surprised you're that high.
Oh, shit. I got to catch up real quick.
You got to catch up.
What did you give Swerve and Bandito?
I don't know. I'll find out after the recording. It's fine. Oh, because you need it for the average.
Yeah.
Oh shit. What did I give Bandito? I think that was the one I gave a 7.
Okay. Stampede, you gave a 5. I gave a 6. Right?
No.
No, you gave them a 7.
Yeah, I gave it a 7.
Okay.
You gave it a 6. Yeah.
All right. And you gave this one a 6. All right.
Which one did I give a 6? Oh. This one. This one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Cage match.
Cage match. 8.97 as of
Oh my god.
this second.
Jesus. Bleacher gave it a B+, another B+, which is an 8. Good lord. Notable moments and observations. There was a barber's chair and clippers on the stage for if MJF lost. Darby Allin landed on his head and shoulders while he tried a suicide dive. It looked brutal. That was nasty.
That looked really bad.
That looked real bad. He did a suicide dive through the ropes. His feet caught the upper rope, so it turned him in midair. So he had to like forward flip in order to land on his back and not his head. And seems like he was okay, but it looked nasty.
Yeah, they took some time to make sure he was all right.
Yep. He also missed a coffin drop on the apron, which looked painful as well. MJF did a fucking powerbomb onto his knee. That looked nasty as fuck. MJF pulled the cameraman into the path of another suicide dive from Darby Allin. So you saw Darby coming at the cameraman. That was cool. Darby Allin jumped off the stage set onto scaffolding, yeah, onto MJF on a table and was bleeding from the back of his head after he did that. I still think that was kayfabe. I don't think that was the hard way. I think he like bladed on that because they leaned into it.
Yeah, I think so.
Unless they're just good in the ring and they took advantage of it, that's possible. But it looked like it was kayfabe because even the ref was in on it. Even the ref was like doing stuff that looked kayfabe to me.
Yeah.
So at first I thought it was legit, and then once I started seeing some of the other reactions, I was like, okay. But this match was brutal. Darby basically was killed in this match. Like, he was just. I mean, what else is new for Darby? But like, he got the shit kicked out of him. I'm gonna read Bleacher Report's review here because it's short and there's some things I kind of want to point out. So, the introductions took longer than usual, but it helped create some anticipation for when the match started. The hilarious intro that MJF told Justin Roberts to say was really funny. I can't remember specifically what it was, but it was a New York reference to piss off the crowd, and it was really, really funny. I think it was like, I'm not from any of these bullshit boroughs. I live in a mansion somewhere, something like that.
Because otherwise he would have gotten the hometown pop because he's from Long Island.
Yeah. Super funny. MJF's the best at that stuff, man. So funny. Darby Allin used his side headlock takeover a few times, but MJF kept kicking out. Darby Allin sent him out of the ring and went for a suicide dive, but MJF sent him crashing to the floor for what looked like a rough landing. From that point on, the former champion was in control for a long time. That's the bump that we talked about, where he almost landed on his frickin' head. The majority of this match was MJF controlling the pace for long periods of time where Darby Allin had short bursts of offense. It made the champion feel like an underdog, despite how many dangerous opponents he had beaten. Yeah, not what you really want in this situation.
And not exactly dangerous opponents, though.
Yeah. Fucking Sammy Guevara and Mike Bailey.
Kevin Knight.
Did you hear commentary at the beginning? They tried to make it sound like Darby had been champion for a long time. He's had 8 successful title defenses, and it's like, he won the fucking title like 8 weeks ago, brother. Like,
yeah,
what are you talking about?
Not even that. Not even that long. It's been like 6 weeks.
Yeah, like when they started talking like that, I was like, oh, he's losing. They're making him look good because he's gonna lose. It's like, oh my god, guys. They had a good competitive match, but on a show with so many strong performances, it was hard for this one to stand out the way it usually would. It would be the kind of match that would have stolen the show most nights. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. In the end, Darby Allin stretched himself too far, and MJF was able to get the pin and regain the world title. And your winner, new AEW World Champion, for the 3rd time, MJF. You and I were freaking the fuck out towards the end of that match because we were scared to death that Darby was going to win. Because it would be the most stupid ending ever.
It would be.
They really pushed the envelope and made you think that Darby was going to make this big comeback, and we were shitting ourselves. It would have made no sense because he was destroyed in that match. MJF was fine. He was fine in comparison.
Yep. That's just how Darby wrestles.
Yeah. After the match, Kevin Knight showed up to help protect Darby Allin, but for some reason, unknown to anyone, ended up turning heel by frog splashing him from the top rope. And that's how the show ended, was with a Kevin Knight heel turn.
When he was strapped to the gurney.
When he was strapped to the gurney.
That's how you go off.
Kevin
Knight turning heel.
Kevin Knight.
I guess they're
Kevin Knight.
Really strapping the rocket to him. So you're going to have Darby Allin go from being world champion to
a feud with Kevin Knight.
A feud with the TNT champion.
I guess. Well, I said this when we thought Darby was going to win the title. I was like, they're just going to give it to him. They're going to give it to him for a couple of months, and just to say he's a former world champion because he deserves it for all the stuff he's done for the company, and that's exactly what they're doing. And now he's going to go back to mid card hell. It's just where he's going to stay.
A good way to look at it is they obviously have definitive plans for him.
Yeah.
That they're showing. So I guess that's good.
Yeah.
It's not going to be like
he disappears.
I don't know. Yeah, he disappears. He loses his title and they have nothing for him.
Yeah. They're still using him.
So, yeah.
Yeah. It's good. Just I don't know if I would have done it tonight. If anything, I
But I
would have
mean,
done
for
something
your-
for MJF rather than Darby.
Yeah. A surprise person come out and turn and take out MJF rather than take out the person who just lost.
Right. Exactly.
So I don't know.
Yeah. I think it's just reverse psychology. They're like, they should have been they what they wanted to do with this segment was take Darby out of the world title picture. But you could have done that by having someone attack MJF instead, and that way we would have known where the world title picture was going. Instead, we know where Darby's going, and it's like, okay, and MJF just walks off like, ha ha, suckers.
Yep.
It's like, okay, sure. If that's how you want to end your second biggest show of the year is with Kevin Knight, okay, I guess.
Exactly what they did.
Now, I did give them credit afterwards when we were talking about it after the show. I was like, at least they're being creative and trying other shit. Whereas with WWE, they're not even trying. They're just,
Yeah.
they're not taking risks.
And I know I mentioned that before, whether it was on here, in the chat, or whatever. They took a chance. They took the risk, and they took the belt off Max and put it on Darby.
Mhm.
And we talked about after Mania, WWE could have taken a big risk, could have taken a shot, done something different, and put the title on Oba right away.
Instead, he has open challenges for Otis.
WWE is safe, and at least AEW took a risk like that.
Yep.
I mean, it might have paid off and done a little bit for Darby because he is able to have really good matches.
Yep.
We'll see how it does, but that's one thing I like about AEW is they'll
try things.
They're more willing to try different things.
Maybe a little too willing, though. They have like a 50% of the time they try new shit. And more often than not, it doesn't land. But
I mean, I guess they're willing to try things and fail.
Yeah, they're willing to try things and fail and just keep the train moving. Whereas WWE is like, we'll take a risk once a year, maybe.
Yeah,
and it'll have big impact, but it's one thing.
That's why it feels so stale.
Yeah, they need to start shifting things over there. All right. Anything else we want to add?
Nope.
All right.
I wouldn't add this to any year-end stuff.
No, me either. Expectations?
I didn't write it down, but mine would have been an 8, probably.
Yeah, I think mine was too.
Yeah.
Okay. Wagers.
Final match wagers. There was no way Max was going to get his head shaved, so I went with the Max. 9 for me. I went with the Max for Max.
This is going to be close. This is going to be close as fuck.
And I will point out, you, Mr. TJ Leo,
yes,
predicted every match winner correctly.
Oh, that's a first for me on Wrestling Renaissance. And it was an AEW show.
Well,
go figure.
It was the second one because we both got it right. We both got Backlash right every match. But that was only 5 matches.
That's right. This is the first time I've soloed it.
And it's a 9-match card.
Yeah, true.
And the only reason I didn't is because I thought Okada was.
You thought Okada, yeah.
Or I picked Okada to win, and that was my 1 point.
So I only gained 1 point on you.
1 point off predictions, off match winners.
Well, no, I gained 2 because I put 2 on it. You put 1 on it. Oh no, so I only gained 1. You're right. Yeah, I only gained 1.
Yeah, you only gained 1.
So out of all of that, I still only gained 1 point. So it all comes down to the bonus question.
Still comes down to the double or nothing bonus question.
Son of a bitch. All right. What was the bonus on this one?
What was the final move before the pinfall count?
Wasn't it just a headlock takeover?
Headlock takeover.
Fuck, that's what you put down, isn't it? Son of a fuck.
Yes.
God damn it.
Yes.
God damn it, you son of a bitch.
I am a son of a bitch.
All right. All right, show bonuses.
Show bonuses. We've got a few. What was the third match of the night?
Well, I can go back and I can tell you. So we got that one. We got that one. It was Mina and Athena. Mina and Athena.
I picked the other women's match.
Oh, God, yeah. Made up for it. Fuck yeah.
Okay.
All right.
That's
This is a back and forth one. Pew, 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 pew.
it is.
I like it.
Mark that. Next one. What was the sixth match?
Okay, so this one was the third one. 4, 5, 6. Swerve and Bandito.
I picked Mox and Kyle. You picked Stadium Stampede.
Okay.
Shoot for answers. Neither one correct.
The whiffs are real.
Oh, I didn't even. Did that one. That one. Shortest match of the night.
No clue.
Let's see. If you had to take a guess, which one do you think it would be? Or which one do you think it was? Not which one do you think it would be?
They all kind of felt the same length, so it's going to be close. My guess is the Mina and Athena.
Clocking in at a time of 13 minutes and 59 seconds. The women's 4-way title match.
Oh, wow. That's what got the least time? Oh, you bitch.
Was
You son of a bitch.
Was the second shortest.
So it was Mina. Mina and Athena.
It was the Mina and Athena match.
Fuck! God damn it.
You picked the other women's match. You picked the women's 4-way.
Fuck. This is a back and forth battle. I don't like it.
Yeah. So those wrong. Me for 2 there. And you got that one wrong. Oh, wow. The last one. Over under 4.5 hours. So end time of 12:30 or later.
I'm pretty sure it ended before that.
It was about 12:20.
I said
We both hit the under.
I said over.
Missed the under. You said over.
Really?
Go back and make sure.
Are you sure? Could have sworn I said under, but maybe not. I don't know. I think I was 50-50 on that one, so I probably changed my mind about 6 times before I logged in. That's probably I could be remembering wrong.
Let me go back real quick and pull it up.
The video?
Yep.
I'll see if I can grab it too. It would have been at the end. You said over. I said oh yeah. We both said over.
Okay.
Yeah. Son of a bitch.
All right. Was that the last one? And then the song, which we already covered.
Yeah. Didn't get that one.
We both missed. All right. Are we ready for ratings?
Average rating.
What was average for Bleacher Report? What did they give the overall show?
It must be an A. A minus. Fuck me.
A minus.
What a load of shit. That's a 9. It's a 9, I think. No, it's an 8. It's an 8.
Cage match. You ready for cage match?
Oh, let me get. I'm gonna guess 8.9.
So remember, cage match. It's not an average.
It's not an average.
All the match averages.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Maybe it's
So
not
given
that high.
that,
Maybe 8.4. No, 9.9.
you're close.
Oh my God! Fuck off, AEW fans.
199 votes so far. 161 of them gave it a 10.
Are they all fucking
9
plants?
9.73 right now. as of right now.
9.7. What planet are these people on? 9.73. That's orgasmic wrestling. Oh, fuck yourselves. You guys are idiots.
For some, it might be.
If that's orgasmic wrestling for you, have at it. I'll pass. Oh, God.
For some, it might be. All right.
Crazy.
Ratings. I'm surprised yours is this.
Am I higher than you?
No.
Okay.
6.22 to 6.88.
I think
I would
almost
put probably around a seven.
every single AEW show has gotten a 6 in the 6 range. I don't think anything's ever gotten higher than a 6 for me on AEW.
I think Revolution did.
Oh, maybe.
The last one.
I just normally see 6s. I don't normally see 7s. 6 7s? I don't know.
6 7? Oh boy, here we go. Ready?
I'm scared. This is going to be so tight. Maximum of like 4 points different.
So a total of 73 total points.
Okay.
Take away all the minuses. 73 points for each of us. Boom. 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 All right. $73 total points. After we take away the 1 for me, for the actually.
Stop teasing.
No, I
smell shenanigans.
Nope. No shenanigans, I promise. I will post this in the Discord community server.
Link is in the description.
Link is in the description. So take away the 1 point that I missed in the match wagers for the winners. Your winner by a grand total of 55 to 54.
Oh!
And once again, new Wrestling Renaissance wagers champion.
Did not see that coming.
TJ frickin' Leo.
Won by 1 point. 1 point. The 1 point I needed. So that was the Okada match.
Thanks, Okada, you fucking loser.
Woo! Oh, it feels good to be champ again. Good Lord. It's been so long.
Son of a bitch. Let's play trivia.
I think that may have been
son of a bitch.
You may have had the longest reign. We'll have to go back and check that. You might be the longest reigning wagers champion, because that was a lot. Oh, hold on. This thing up here. It's gotta come.
No, let's not.
There we go.
So we've had a 1 point win before, but not like that.
No, that was close. That we've never had someone beat the champion by 1 point. That's a first.
Not to where it was because of a 1 point miss.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Had to happen eventually.
Son of a bitch. Don't worry though, I'm coming back.
Oh, look, my belt. Get my belt off that man. He's come over here. There you go. All right. I guess I don't need this anymore. We got an actual belt now. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
That just adds to my shit week.
Well, it won't be long before you have the ability to come after this belt, because Clash is next weekend. So we'll be back later this week for another Wagers episode already. Clash in Italy is coming up real quick. But until then, you can email us at co.op.podcast@gmail.com. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and join us on the Co-op Club Discord community server, where you can find myself, Colt2K, and so many others talking about gaming, wrestling, and more. And of course, patreon.com/co-op entertainment, where you can throw us $1 a month to help support the channel. Greatly appreciate it. Cole?
Yes.
Take us out.
Okay, champ. I'm coming for you. We don't have to wait for long. You win the Double or Nothing. Let's see if you can double up next weekend or leave with nothing. Because I'm coming to Clash. Where am I coming to? Italy, because Clash is in Italy next week. Tune in next week where we clash and have Italian food. But until then, keep the Renaissance alive.